Watercolor Fantasy webinar. We have Victoria with us.
Hello guys.
Thank you so much for joining us. I'm really excited. This is her first time here at Nails Pro Academy. I'm Anastasia, and if you are first time here, feel free to join us. We're going to do a free webinar right now, and we are online school that offer online education. So if you like and enjoy this webinar, please feel free to share the word. We have a special hashtag today. It's hashtag Watercolor webinar in one word. And if you will be sharing some of the art today, use this hashtag so Victoria and I can easily find it and like your photos and maybe give you some instructions. Thank you so much for coming. Let us know where you're from. I can already see that we have people from all over the world. We have UK, USA, Canada is in the house, Arizona, California, Greece. Wow, that's amazing, guys. So also I wanted to remind you that today is the last day of our Black Friday specials. So if you wanted to learn from us, this is your last chance to use them. And first, let's get to know each other. So tell us where you're from and how long have you been doing nail art? Victoria is doing it for 12 years already,
yeah.
And 6 years educating.
Yep, right.
Wow, that's really impressive. So if this is your first time on our webinar, let me run you real quick through the rules. So take note and screenshots because there's going to be lots of information in a short period of time. Get your products ready to work with us. Victoria will share in a moment what kind of products we will need. Be active and ask questions. If we do not respond on your questions right away, it's fine. We will take a special time for Q&A session. So today we will learn what products you will need for watercolor style designs, color theory, how to match colors, and we're going to do 3 designs. So you can join Victoria right now and do these designs online, but if you don't have these products with you right now, it's fine. You can post them later, and if you will do it before December 1st, Victoria will also give you some personal recommendations. So do not forget about Watercolor webinar hashtag. It's on your screens right now. Make sure to use it if you will be posting something. So Nails Pro Academy is an online school. We have many different online classes. We have manicure, pedicure, nail sculpting, and nail art. And besides that, we have live webinars like the one we're having right now. So Victoria is an experienced educator with 6 years of experience and 12 as a nail technician. She's winner of local and international competitions. She's also a judge and airbrush painter. So when I first met Victoria, I really liked her airbrushing designs. I mean, you know, they're not just, you know, some random designs that you see. They actually have this depth, this, you know, 3D look. It's really cool. So I'm really excited that she agreed to join this webinar and to share these cool techniques with you. So we decided to pick watercolor because it's relatively easy.
Yeah, it's really easy.
Right? And any beginners can do that?
Actually, it's for beginners. It's really easy.
Yeah, so we are more than sure that you will be able to do this. So let's start with the theory, and Victoria will give you more information about the products we are going to use today.
So I'm going to be use watercolor drops by Dance Legend, but if you haven't it, you can use any brand you want. For example, marble tints, like these ones. I will use by Dance Legend, but they are the same. It's like liquid pigments, color pigments. And also I will use matte top coat. Without sticky layer or with sticky layer, doesn't matter. Also gel paints, black and white, any brand you want, but if you haven't any gel paint, you can use gel polish, white or black. And also I will have these stones. I know that many clients love these stones, and you girls love them too. I'm not a fan, but I will use them. And what else? I will use acetone and brushes. Brushes must be synthetic brushes. It's number 2, number 1, and number 0000. These ones. So I'm gonna start I'm going to start from the color theory. The color theory, it's definitely easy, but if you have no idea how to mix the colors, you need to buy some kind of color wheel like this one, and you need to know how to match the colors. How to match the colors with, for example, if you want to match yellow and violet, you can't match them because never match the opposite colors like yellow and red violet or violet, because if you match these colors you will have the brown, so you can't match these two colors. Sorry guys. So you can't match the colors which opposite colors. For example, red and green, violet and yellow, orange and blue. But you can mix in other colors like yellow with red, and you will see orange, yellow with blue, and it will be green.
So we can mix and match any colors except for those that are on the opposite sides.
Yeah, right. So also I will use the white tips. You can use white tips or color them with white gel polish, and also you can use not only white color, you can use yellow or nude colors. But remember, if you're working with a white surface, your colors, like aquarelle colors, they will be more colorful. This depends what you want to do. So first of all, we're going to make this design with the stones, these ones. And for example, this one is blue. It's my new favorite color. So we're going to make the blue one. All you need to do to take a white surface, white tips, and cover it with matte top, with sticky layer or without sticky layer. This one is without sticky layer, and you need to cover it perfectly.
So should the white tip be buffed before?
No, no.
Oh, so it's, I mean, if they don't have white tips, so can they apply gel polish and then
and
matte
after
on
this,
top?
yeah, put the top. You don't need to buff it.
Okay. And also we have a question. So you said that we can mix any colors. So should we mix them in some special separate like dish or something?
Actually, you can mix them whatever you like. For example, if you haven't any, for example, I haven't any orange here. I have red and yellow. If I mix them, I will have orange, because look at the color wheel. If I mix these colors, I will have orange. If I mix yellow and orange, I will have yellow-orange. But the opposite colors, they doesn't work like this.
Awesome. So if you have like 3 or 4 colors from this color wheel, you can create basically any shade?
Yeah, for sure. So if you have only 2 colors, you can mix them, but remember, don't mix the opposite colors. I will use 3 colors. Black, of course, blue, and some kind of Laguna blue. These 2. So my tips is ready. First of all, remember that these colors, they are really liquid. Be careful with this, because if you see at my bottle, it's damaged many times. So be careful with this. Actually, it's really simple designs because you don't need any surface for the colors. You will use brush from the bottle, like these ones. And you need to put some kind of Laguna blue, first of all. Here's a really thin brush inside, as you can see. And you need to put some drops on your surface, whatever you like. After this, I will use the dark blue and use the brush number 2 and the acetone, or you can use alcohol and put the acetone inside the colors, and you can see that it's changing. You can put more. It's gonna be white again. Just like your fantasy, here's no scheme or something, just your fantasy.
Oh, that's why it's called Watercolor Fantasy.
Yeah, why not? It's really exciting because when I made the first design a couple of weeks ago, I can't stop, and I'm doing like this about 1 hour or 2. Just put some more as you wish. And also you can put inside more darker.
So we have a question from
Yep.
Stacy. Do you need to buff the top coat?
No, if the top coat without sticky layer, you need to work on the top. Don't buff it. If the top with sticky layer, you need to remove the sticky layer. And after this, use the colors. You don't need to buff it. It won't be work with after the buffing. And after this, I need to make some kind of frame here with the black. Be careful with the skin when you're working with your client. You can make some kind of peel-off mask to protect the skin.
Oh, like the special cuticle defender,
Yeah,
right? The
yeah, it's
liquid
better to
latex.
use. Yeah. Make some frame and use the acetone again to make some shadows and highlights. Mix the black with blue. And make some shadows again. You can make more. And put some acetone. You can put the brush, like make some drops, or you can work with it. Really, I can't stop. So, our background is ready. After this, you need to use the top coat again. You can use the matte top coat or glossy top coat. It's whatever you like. I prefer the matte top coat.
Wow, so we don't need to wait. We can apply it right away?
Yeah, we don't need to wait, so it's ready. Don't push on the brush when you put the top coat. Just slowly and gently put the top coat and curl to the lamp for 30 seconds. And after this, for these designs, I will use the gel paint. I will use the black one, but you can use green, blue. It depends on the colors that you used. And don't forget to close the bottles.
So if you guys are following right now, you feel free to upload the pictures of your works if you would like us to see them now.
And also I will use some stones here. They're not sparkle, but you can use glossy top and sparkle stones, whatever you like. And it's my design with the blue, so I will use the blue stones and black gel paint.
Okay, and we can use any rhinestones for the decoration.
Yeah. So first of all, I will use the gel paint, the black gel paint. And the first step will be, I will make the frame. I will make the frame with the black gel paint. And I will use the brush number 1. As you can see, here's not so much of paint. And just draw the frame here, slowly and gently. Don't push on the brush. It's really for beginners. Everyone can do it. Just try it. If I can do it, you can do it.
Usually thin lines terrify people. They're like, I cannot do this.
Yes, because when they see some kind of masterclass and educator join it like me, it's faster than things, and they're trying to do the same. But do it slowly. Don't push on the brush. Do it really, really slowly, and everything gonna be okay. And from another side, it's the same. When you draw on this frame, be careful with the skin of your client. You can use this frame with the gel polish, but when you make the frame, don't forget to cure it in the lamp, because gel paint and gel polishes, they are different. I'm using the gel paint, and after this I will use the thinner brush. It's really, really thin, it's 00. Take some kind of drop of paint, don't push on the brush, and make some circles from the frame. Here's no scheme, so whatever you like. It can be straight, it can be circles everywhere. But these lines must be really, really thin. And from the other side.
Okay, so we have a question. Is it possible for our white base color to start lifting or chipping since we're using acetone to play with our watercolors?
No, at my practice I didn't saw it. It works perfectly because acetone, when you use it, after half a minute it's gone away.
Yeah, I think it's evaporating from the surface, right?
Yeah.
It's not like staying there. What would you charge for this type of design?
Charge?
Yeah, like how much?
It depends of the country, actually.
But how much do you charge?
In Moscow,
Yeah.
every time I'm charging, it depends of time. The design is really simple. It's about 10 minutes, so practically maybe $10 or something.
So the faster design, the less price?
Yeah. And some lines here. I think it's enough. After this, you need to fix it in the lamp. When you fix it, you can use the stones. If you make the design with red, so use the red stones or pink stones, whatever you like, but it's better to charge them like, don't use the surface like blue surface and red stones. You can use them, but it's more useful when you take the stones for the design. Like me, for example, here's the blue one, and I will use the blue stones. The white stones, I can use them, but it's not so perfect, I think. You can see them. So I will use the blue ones.
I think those are like moonstone, right? Something.
Yeah, it's like moonstone, and this kind of moonstones, they are working with black mostly. So how to fix the stones? You need to use the same taupe. You can use the base gel polish, but actually I'm using taupe only. Use the brush and put the taupe on the surface for the stones. Don't put too much. And gently put the stones on the surface. And also you can use the brush to fix it more. It's the same matte top coat. And fix it to the lamp for 30 seconds.
Where do you get your stones at?
It's eBay. eBay, Amazon.
Yeah, I think it's like the standard set of stones.
Yeah.
Okay, so while we're waiting, can you please run through this product list? Like the whole products they need to do this design.
So you need watercolor drops. I use Dance Legend, but you can use, as I know, you have marble tints like these ones. And also you need to use top coat without sticky layer or with sticky layer, but it must be made top coat. Also acetone and gel paint like white and black. I use the black one. This one or this one, any brand you like. Or if you haven't any gel paint, you can use gel polish. So it's ready.
They say it looks like wings.
Like wings. So here is, it takes about 10 minutes, right? I think so.
I think
It's
even
really
faster.
simple. It's really simple. So
Yeah,
the first one is ready.
Looks awesome. Now it's your turn, guys, to try it. Looks really simple.
Yeah, don't be afraid, just try it. So here is our first one.
Is the next one going to be more complicated?
Yeah, just a little bit. So here is the next one. So our next one with some quotes. And I will use more colors. I will use, for example, yellow one, green. Probably I will use Laguna blue, and for sure I will use the black one. So these 4 colors. You can use red, yellow, whatever you like, but remember about the opposite colors. So it's the same white surface, white tip, or if you're working with your client right now. And after this, you need to cover it with the top, with matte top coat.
So black does not count as the color, that's the opposite, right? I mean, you can use black with any colors.
Yeah, sure. Cure to the lamp. I'm using the black colors because I love the black, but you can change it for red violet or dark blue or something if you don't want to use the black one. So for this design you need to prepare 3 or 4 colors, white paint, and same brushes and acetone.
Alicia's asking, do you not use top coat to seal everything after applying the gel paint?
No, because it's a gel paint, it's not gel polish, and when you put the gel paint on the surface, it's actually it's without sticky layer. But if the paint with sticky layer, you can remove the sticky layer and your paint gonna be matte. And actually all gel paints we need to use on the top, but not under the top.
But we sealed the watercolors with top coat, remember guys, right? You sealed it, I mean, after doing the watercolor thing, so it is sealed.
So I'm opening the bottles. And I will start from the middle, and I will use the first color is gonna be yellow, and I'm working in the middle of the tip. Put some drops, and after this use the brush number 2 and acetone and make it lighter. You can put some more yellow inside. It's like step by step. When you put some kind of yellow or different color, after you put some color, use the acetone. After this you can use another color and use the acetone again. So in the middle I want to see yellow. After this I can use the green one. And the acetone again. And you can use the acetone on the brush to mix yellow with green. More acetone. And put some yellow more. Laguna blue is going to be like a frame. And I can use it with the green, it's perfect match. Mix with acetone again.
Do you have some time to play with the colors, or do they cure really fast? You like have to be fast.
You can use the acetone and play with colors about 1 hour or 2 hours, yeah.
Okay.
That's why sometimes I can't stop. I want to work with them more and more. And the last one, I will use black for a frame. And remember, when you're doing this frame, be careful with the client's skin. And use the acetone again. I don't want to use it like really, really black.
Looks like some eye of the dragon or something.
Yeah, why not? Or rainbow pony, something. So when you finish this design, you need to fix it with the top. And only after this, you need to use gel paint or gel polish. Put the top, don't push on the brush. And cure to the lamp.
So we have a question. What is that color drop? Can you give us a little bit more information about this product?
So it's acrylic drops by Dance Legend. Here is 8 colors, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's 8 colors. Yellow, green, Laguna blue, dark blue, red violet, blue violet, black and red.
So in some brands, guys, they're called marble tints. You can also search for this name.
You can use these ones. And marble tints have the gold one.
Sylvie's asking, could this all be done with watered down acrylic paints instead of liquid pigment, or would the paint dry too quickly?
These paints dry really, really quickly in 2 or 3 seconds. That's why I'm using the acetone.
But she's asking about the acrylic paints. I think they will not give the same look. Right?
No, you can use the acrylic paints, but it's really going to be a different design. But you can try it, why not? But acrylic paints and watercolor paints, they work in another way. It's not the same. But you can try it. Why not? So it's ready, it's without sticky layer, and I will draw some quotes. For example, it's gonna be hope, I think. You can try in other words, in other phrases, like this one. Here's it. Just be you, why not? And first of all, I will do the frame again, but with the white gel paint. It's the same like a previous one. Do it really, really slowly. Don't rush.
So there's a question, is this similar to alcohol inks? I get similar effects with alcohol inks. Yes, I think it's the same.
I think.
Right? Also, Stacy's asking, would you say to float the top coat on the aquarelle? Well, meaning, like, do you have, to do this light touch when you apply top coat? Or do you, like, apply it like you usually do?
Actually, I'm working on the top. For example, I'm using the gel polish. After this, I use the top coat. Buff it or not buff it, depends on the paint. And make the design and cover it with the top with sticky layer all the time. So here is the frame. You can fix it in the lamp. And after this, use really, really thin brush. It's like 00. And for sure you need to practice how to write it with the gel paint with the brush. Don't push on the brush. Do it really slowly. and try to do it with the really, really thin lines.
Can you do this on acrylic? If so, would you apply the same method?
You mean this some kind of quotes?
Anastasia's asking, yeah, I actually also need more information. If maybe she refers to acrylic nails, I think, yeah, it should be the same.
Yeah, I think it's the same.
Yeah, please specify if you mean like acrylic background or like, yeah, it's all the same.
So it's done, I think, with the quote.
Oh, thanks. Kisa shared another link to the company that offers this gel inks. So, yeah, Jellicos also have.
Here turn the lamp. And after this, I will use this sponge to make some kind of a snow. If you can see it.
That's what it's for.
Yeah. I'll use the same gel paint, white gel paint. Push this sponge to the gel paint and gently put it to the tip. And when you're working with your client, be careful with the client's skin. Don't forget about it. And to the lamp again.
So do you recommend to use some latex on the skin or simply wipe it after?
Wipe it or use some kind of mask for the manicure.
Okay, Anastasia meant acrylic background. So yes, I think you can do this design on acrylic, right?
But the surface must be with the gel polish, with gel nail extension or acrylic. Because I don't think that acrylic paint will be the best choice. You can try, for example, gel polish and mix it with the top. It will be some kind of watercolor. So you can use this one, this way. But regular acrylic paint, I'm not sure that it's okay. For the letters, it's okay, but not for the background. So this one is ready.
Oh, okay, so it was sealed with a matte top coat and then you only use gel paint on top and nothing else to seal.
I'm always doing like this. Seal with the top coat, and after this I'm using the gel polish. The gel paint. If I'm going to be using gel polish, I will use it before the top coat.
And also Maurice is asking, is the frame drawn with paint?
It's the same gel paint. I used this one. It doesn't matter, it's on a tube, on a bottle. So here's on my palette. The white one, but you can see it, I think, and the black one. You can use any brand you want, any brand you have. With sticky layer, without sticky layer, it depends what you have. It's working the same way. So the second one is ready.
Awesome. So if you guys are following, do not forget to share your works. Use hashtag Watercolor Webinar so we can easily find them on Instagram and other social media, or you can upload them right now if you're watching from Nails Pro Academy.
So I need to prepare another tip. This one is not that easy, but they are my favorite ones. Some kind of spider and spider web. For this design I will use, for sure, the black color, and you can use Laguna Blue, or you can use red violet or blue violet. We will need only 2 colors. I will use these ones.
Okay guys, so if you're watching from YouTube, you cannot upload pictures there. So use the hashtag, or we can recommend you to connect to nailsproacademy.com. This is where you can upload your pictures, and Victoria will give you comments now or later after the webinar.
So as you can see, here is some kind of the moon. And I will use the aquarelle drops outside of this moon. Don't push too much in the middle of the tip. You need to draw some kind of shadow outside of the moon. And of course use the acetone. Put some color inside, just a little. I'm using brush number 2. It's better to work with the big brush. More color outside. And of course the black one. Make some kind of a frame. And use the acetone again. Put some black inside. And some drops of black. Something like this. You need to cover it with the top. I'm not waiting for something because these colors, it's about 3 or 4 seconds to working with. And after this you can put the top and cure to the lamp.
I noticed that you're like closing them all the time right after your work. So is it important? I mean, can they?
Yeah, it's important
dry?
for me. As you can see, my black one, it's really dirty. so it's not that nice. And I didn't close the bottle about 4 times, so it's half of the bottle at the moment. So close the bottles, be careful.
Oh, just because you can drop it, not
Yeah,
because
for
they
sure.
will dry. Okay.
I'm always doing this. So, and after this, you need to draw some kind of spider web with really, really thin brush. Don't push on the brush for the thin lines, and make some kind of straight line. Don't rush. Another one. And the last one. Make some lines inside, like little circles. Also, for this design, you can use some stones, why not? And I want to draw a spider here with the same gel paint. Put the gel paint on the surface. Don't push on the brush. Never push on the brush. Make some circle here. So here's our spider. Another circle here. And thin line to the spider. Also, the spider have some kind of legs. Why not?
How
I don't
many?
remember how many. It's about 6 or 8 or 66, I don't know.
It's 8, I think. But yeah, it's
Yeah, I think
always a
it's
challenge.
about 8.
So if you guys know how many legs spiders
Tell me,
have,
please. Yeah.
tell us in the comments.
Because I have no idea. I love spiders, but I have no idea how many legs with this thing. So, some more thin lines here.
Yeah, we don't have them much in our country, so.
Yeah. And after this, I need to curtain the lamp, because I will use the white gel paint to make some essence here.
Angela says 8, so
8.
we were right.
Okay.
Probably.
Yeah, here is 8. I think so. Yeah, 7, 8.
Yeah, most people vote for 8.
Okay, let's make 8.
Oh wow, everybody knows how many legs spiders have. Okay.
Now we know. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, now we learned something.
And I want to make some kind of light dots on the spider web. And here is eyes. Why not? I'm using really thin brush, it's 00. Don't push on the brush, make some dots. Don't forget about his legs, his 8 legs. Now we know it. And make some kind of water drops on the spider web. Also, you can use stones, but not too much. And some here. And to the lamp again.
So Wills is asking, I see this from being missed. Yes, guys, this time we're going to leave this stream for a while, so yeah, feel free to watch. Also, Manfred is asking, Victoria, what social media do you use to show off your work?
Actually, Instagram.
Do you have YouTube channel?
Nope. I'm too lazy to use the YouTube. Sorry. I'm using Instagram only. And this time.
Yeah, so we will share Victoria's Instagram link so you can follow her too. They say you're very talented. It's not as easy as it looks.
It's really easy. If I can do it, you can do it. So here's our spiders with 8 legs.
And also question, can you use spider gel?
You can use the spider gel, why not? I haven't any, that's why I'm using the simple gel paint. But you can use the spider gel. So here is our guys, the last ones.
Looks beautiful. Let's see maybe all designs that we did today.
So I made these ones. Here's too many designs. And I made these ones, these 3.
Okay, guys, so what do you think? Did you enjoy the webinar? Let us know. Can you please leave one tip or trick or fact or anything new that you learned from this webinar? I personally learned a lot. For example, when I looked at these tips, I thought she was using only one color on those. So that was actually like new to me that there were like 4 colors mixed. And also I really enjoy this idea of using the sponge with the gel paint. I think it's really cool. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge and talent with us today. I think it's really great and it really looks, well, looks easy. So you guys really should give it a try. So if this is your first time in our webinar, I hope you enjoyed it. So please let us know if you liked it, if you'd like to see more of Victoria in our project, because this is not her only talent. She's also doing many cool different kinds of designs. And also do not forget that this is the last day of the Black Friday sale. Do not forget to use hashtag Watercolor Webinar if you would like to share your artworks or anything learned from this webinar. We would love to see your work. And also, if you will post your work at nailsproacademy.com before December 1st, you will get personal feedback from Victoria. So hurry up and share your artworks. So if you guys have any questions, we have about like 5 minutes left for actually already, so feel free to ask if you still have them. We have a comment from Shoeholic. First webinar, loved it, gonna practice. A big thank you. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. So we have lots of thank yous, and oh my God, love it. Thank you for sharing your beautiful talent. Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you guys, I really enjoyed it. Thank you, Victoria, so much. I honestly feel myself like trying something like that, maybe even, well, not tonight, but tomorrow. And just do not forget to share your works. We really look forward to see how you learn today, because watching is great, but when you actually do it with your own hands, it will be so much better. So if you're not following us yet, it's best time to do this. So we have Instagram, which is Nails Pro Academy. We have YouTube channel, which is also Nails Pro Academy, and my own channel, which is Nailcou. We have Facebook, and we will leave the link to Victoria's Instagram too, so you can follow her. And the hashtag is once again Watercolor Webinar. Thank you so much for watching. We're wishing you a great Sunday, and I will see you sometime soon.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye. See you.